semen retention, or not beating your meat everywhere you go, beating it in the bathroom, beating it on the bed, beating it at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 6, 7 a.m., 6:01, 6:02 a.m. You know, the constant beating of your meat balls for a break. Yet you still beat it and beat it and beat it again. And at the end of the day, you are just left as just skin, meg, slim, no energy, no confidence, and you're just a miserable young man who looks drained and on the brink of death.
My time has come.
So here's my experience on semen retention. Yes, I was a guy who beat his meat and wasted his energy. But then I decided that I would stop that and see the results and feel what it feels like to keep my energy within me. So day 1 to day 7, that's about the first week. On the 7th day, it felt like this urge to do it. It was very intense. It's like starving yourself from food, or having dehydration for about 7 days. And I would go do some training. I would go out and run, do my rounds on the park, sprint, do my sprints and so on, and just keep active and do the things that I love doing. So that is how I pushed past the 7th day, the first week. And after from that, from the 7th day, honestly speaking, things became a lot easier.
Smooth sailing through calm seas.
Just continue, just keep going. It's like I wiped my memory card clean, my mind, I wiped it clean, and things just went smoothly from there. Honestly speaking, once you pass the 7th day mark, things, and you do not fail, you do not relapse on the 7th day, things become a lot easier. And by the start of the second week, throughout the second week, I was filled with energy. It's like I would wake up in the morning, I would feel like I could take on the day. And during my competitions and my participation in different athletic events on sports days and so on, it's like my performance started peaking. And it's like I could feel like Captain America.
I could do this all day.
And for the first time in my life, I felt alive. I felt worth something as a man, as a young man. It's like I could conquer the world, basically. That feeling of I can take on any task and conquer the world. And honestly, as a man, that is the best experience, that is the best feeling that you will ever experience. And we are told that masturbation and beating your meat is totally normal, it's totally natural. And that is a blatant lie, honestly speaking. By the 3rd and 4th week, it's like the performance in my athletic events, in my life events, waking up with more energy and excelling in all athletic activities, something amazing happened. As a young man, that is another experience I will never forget. When you beat your meat, that lack of confidence or that low energy, low frequency vibration, it's like females can tell when you do that, honestly speaking. It's like you don't know how to speak to a woman, you don't know how to approach her. When you're approaching her, you feel like your knees are shaking literally. And it's just honestly pathetic. And during the 3rd and 4th week, I tell you, women gravitated towards me. It's like I literally was not looking for a partner. I literally was not looking for a girlfriend. I was just enjoying my life. I was just enjoying my energy, my effort, excelling in everything I do, athletic wise. Yes, and the women gravitated towards me. It's like I was just enjoying myself. I was enjoying my time, my efforts. I was just excelling and just blazing my own expectations in everything I do. And it's like I was mainly focused on myself as a man for the very first time in my life. And the females would just gravitate towards me. They would approach me. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a woman approach you and tell you you are handsome? It's like, and when you get to know them, when you get to speak to them, they tell you they don't know why, they just feel gravitated towards you. And then in your mind, it's like you know what you did. You made that decision to not waste your energy and waste your life force. And honestly speaking, that is the best experience a man can ever have, especially young men. That is the best experience you can ever have. And yes, it is tough. Yes, you may relapse. Yes, you may fall short. But that does not mean that you should not keep going. That does not mean that you should give up. And you want to know, honestly, you don't want to know what happened in my experience? After all that experience, after all that good feeling, after all that energy, that great experience, I relapsed. After the fifth, fifth to sixth week, I relapsed. And it took me a while, honestly, to pick up myself and show myself some grace and keep going. It is not normal to just beat your meat 24/7. Can you imagine going to the bathroom at 8 o'clock a.m. and you scroll, look at all this porn, and by the time you get up from the toilet, it is 9:30. Can you imagine that? I wasted a whole hour plus as opposed to doing something constructive to better myself and better my life as a man. And that is a trap by the society to keep young men, us young men, human beings, male figures, from reaching our full potential, protecting our families, providing for our families, and overcoming all obstacles that life throws our way. So if I could do it, you guys can do it. It is time that we put our foot down and step forward, step up, and become the man that you were meant to be.